Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ikonija Bogojević and I'm from Montenegro. It used to be part of Yugoslavia. I live in capital of Montenegro called Podgorica. I am 29 years old and I came in the United States back in 2007 and with the dream of um, being able to get education and work in this country.
Why, what were the circumstances in Montenegro that made you want to move to America?
Back then I was holding three jobs. I was making almost nothing. It was 200 euros, and I was supporting six of us. So I, I saw, I needed to do something other than be there. So there was this opportunity where you can come to the United States to work as a pair for a year, and you would make $157 a week, and they would provide for us, food and board. And, so it sounded like a good thing. I thought I could make a lot of money. That was a lot of money.
What happened with the rest of your family? Did they come over with you, or did they stay in Montenegro?
One of my sisters also came to the same program. She found our host family, down in Honolulu Beach, Florida, and I found family in New Jersey, Hillsdale, New Jersey.
So the first place that you went in America was New Jersey?
It was actually, I landed in JFK, and then my family picked me up, and then, yes, moved to New Jersey.
What were you expecting when you moved here? Was it what you pictured it would be?
No.
No, what did you picture?
I actually pictured people to be. My first experience with my host family was not good. Apparently, my host family had some issues apparently before I got there, so they were kind of controlling. They would not give me food. They would not give me what they promised in the contract. So I was hungry for a lot of things. I was hungry for freedom. I was hungry for food. I was hungry for somebody who's going to understand me. So actually, it wasn't until 4 years ago that I started speaking English because nobody cared about me. And apparently, this family just wanted to exploit me. So they kicked me out a couple months later, and I ended up on the street. So I left the program and I had to find other ways of making money. So
How did you do that without knowing English?
I really didn't know a whole lot of English. I really didn't know. I didn't have to. But my sister was down here, so I had enough money to buy a plane ticket, so I flew down here, and our church, Christ Episcopal Church, helped me with the room and board for a little bit, and then again I met my sponsor for Christ Episcopal Church.
Okay. You said that you were coming here for education. When did you start your education?
I originally started because in order for you to be in this program, you have to already be enrolled in college. So I was studying computer science, so I froze the whatever next year, 2 years I had left to come here. So the whole purpose is for the students to go to the United States for a year and then come back and finish their studies.
Okay. Did you complete your degree in America then?
Yes. I actually took all of my documentation with me before I left from the completed correct courses, but the University of North Florida did not accept them. They only accept them as free electives, so I had to take all classes all over again. And it was kind of tough because I didn't speak a whole lot of English.
Okay. Who was your first friend, or how did you meet your first American friend?
My actually first friend was an American friend. It was this au pair from Russia. Her name was Irina, and I didn't have anybody, but she contacted me via email, and she knew that I was in this area of Hillsdale living, and she was nearby. I was still living in New Jersey as au pair, and we started, hanging out. We could kind of talk to each other, have English discussion. So,
How did how did the language barrier, was it like a big thing to get over, or was that not an issue for you?
well, it was easy. I think I had the the advantage of learning English fast, which was the case with me, was because I did not have anybody that spoke my language. So it was like you have to learn English. There was no other way. So not speaking Serbian allowed me to concentrate on English words and the way people speak around me. So I was only using English.
So you learned English through your conversation?
Through the
Okay. Do you go back to Montenegro and visit, or do you just stay here?
The United States immigration system is very broken, and I was forced to leave twice. First in 2009, which I was applying to change my visa from exchange visitor visa to student visa. And before they could grant me a student visa, my current visa expired, so I was forced to leave the country. So I had to re-enter the country. So that was back in 2009, and then I left in 2011 because they threw me in because I worked for a month for a non-profit organization. I was doing some computer work, but I did receive the check, so because of that, I was forced to leave. So I came back again.
You have a visa citizen?
I'm not a citizen. I'm still on a student visa, and after you finish the college, the United States immigration system allows you to get something called OPT, which is I don't know, something practical training, optional practical training, that allows you to work in the United States. You pay processing fee, and then after that, if you're a STEM student, you can extend it for an additional 17 months.
Okay. Do you work for Vistacom now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And do they do anything with visas for non-Americans, or is that just an independent?
No. So right now I'm on my own. So in October 2015, when my current work authorization expires, I'm expected to leave the country.
What will you do then to stay?
I truly don't have a whole lot of choice unless my company decides to sponsor me. The company has to be willing to pay some fees and hire a lawyer or whoever to do that, but I can't do that. I cannot force a company to do that unless they want to. So it's just a free will, I guess.
Alright. Would you rather stay in America, or would you be happy back home in Montenegro?
There is nothing for me back home except my family, but living there, it's really, really bad right now. It's the country's corrupted, and it's one of those poor third world countries. So last year we had 650,000 people. We are down to 550. So people are just leaving the country. It's that bad, and the unemployment rate is 45%. I actually talked about that to one of my friends a couple of days ago. It's between ages of 14 and 55. 45% of those people are unemployed and just don't have any means of taking care of themselves and family. So I really don't want to go back. But if I have to, I would just have to.
If you do end up going back, would you apply for a visa again in America, or would you go to a different country?
I would try.
Yeah. Okay, so you like traveling?
I love traveling.